Hi, Muffins. Welcome to Surrender to the Flow of Tarot. Welcome back if you've been here before. And hello and welcome if it's your first time. So, tonight I listened to songs before the reading. And they were Taylor Swift from Evermore, Willow, Champagne Problems, and Gold Rush. And then Halsey, Finally Beautiful Stranger. And then Phil Collins, Against All Odds. So, if those mean anything to you, or maybe you want to check them out. So tonight I thought that we would do, in my meditation, what's blocking you? Blockages. I'm a little, because this fucking ring light, man, I guess it's a LED, I hate it. It feels like that on my insides. I don't like it. Anybody who knows me knows I don't like fake light. That's why my house is full of Christmas lights everywhere. I love the sun, but I live in a row home and there's not a lot of light. So I keep them off, but I use Christmas lights. Anyway, I'm going to try to, if anybody has any suggestions about something different, because this is fucking killing me, it really is. I feel like I need to smoke more weed, because it's fucking killing me. Sorry. I couldn't even. Hard to see it. Okay. These words just keep coming in my head. Beautiful stranger, here you are in my arms, and I know finally, 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 finally safe for me to fall. If that's relevant. Okay, so blockages. I didn't pull any cards yet. I pulled a bunch of decks, and we're going to start with the Crow Tarot. The Crow Tarot is one of my OG, one of my first decks, more recent decks. It's a magical deck. It's super dope. I haven't used it in a really, really, really long time. And tonight I was like, boop-boop. So we're going to start with the Crow Tarot. And we're going to ask, what are the obstacles, Spirit, that the folks who are watching this are needing to get over and around and under and through? What are the obstacles? Finally, 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 finally safe for me to fall. It didn't fall out. It flipped, but it didn't fall out. So this is Two of Pentacles. Love these cards. Two of Pentacles. Libra. Oh, hey, they landed at the same time. So I'm gonna go left to right in order, but that guy was like kind of sideways. This guy is diagonal reverse. I kind of like to keep them the way they fall. I feel like it's relevant most times. All right, I think this might, we'll see. I mean, how many obstacles? Okay. Trying to remember how they fell. Oh. Oh. Okay. Interesting, because we're asking what are your obstacles, and some of these are very interesting. It's on the bottom. The Four of Cups. Oh. An offer. Okay, it doesn't have to be sad. An offer was made. An offer of love from a place of love, but it wasn't received. And so now there's a balancing happening. A deciding, right? The twos are decisions. Choices. Okay, so that's underlying. So 5 cards came out. And what I see is a theme of sacral chakra colors. Yeah. Sacral and solar plexus. The colors are really sticking out to me. Okay, and you got 5 cards. 4 major arcana. 4 of them. So this is big. That's big. Okay. Your first card in this reverse diagonal is the Tower. What's in the middle is the 9 of Wands. I can never get this damn light thing right. And then your third in that row in reverse is the Sun. All these colors just make my like insides feel calm. I feel like content. I feel fulfilled. That's how I feel. Yeah, I'm gonna say the next two too. The Lovers and the Magician. These are your obstacles. So give me a minute. Okay. I'm going to do one at a time. The Tower in reverse as an obstacle to me says You're resisting something. The Tower in reverse is... Oh, maybe the Tower in reverse is resisting. Oh, this is embarrassing. I'm going to look it up. I know. It is embarrassing, but it's just where I am. I wasn't totally ready yet to do readings, but Spirit told me to. So here we are. It doesn't have it. Wait. Right. Okay. Wait. Yeah. So that's, duh. I'm right. Sorry, guys. Yes, the Tower in reverse means you're resisting. So that's what the obstacle is there. There's something is divinely happening to you for a reason, and it's hard. It's something you're clinging to. And you know you need to walk away or let it go or move on. Accept something. You have to accept something, and you don't want to. We can pull a clarifier on that. I want to use the same deck. We're going to use the crow still right now. Okay, Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is on the bottom. And this is the Two of Wands. Okay. Right, okay, so... Gosh, is this a continuation of earlier's reading? Maybe. It's very similar. Defending something. What's under that? The Seven of Swords. Oh, geez. What's under that? The King of Pentacles. What's under that? The Three of Pentacles. So some kind of collaboration. Something went wrong. I don't know if the King of Pentacles is you or the King of Pentacles is the person who did this. But there's some kind of deceit and betrayal that ended up in you having to fight to defend yourself or something. Something dear to you. And now you're out of... The result of that is you have to stay or go. I guess that's it, right? And that's, you're resisting it. There aren't any cups. So, this could be finances. There's the King of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles. So it could be finances. You had a partner and they betrayed you. Oh, that sucks, yo. That's what's happening. If you're the partner who betrayed your partner, seems pretty shitty. But wait. Okay, so that's the Tower. Whatever that means to you guys. I don't think we have to keep going. That's just for confirmation for people who weren't sure if this reading is for them or not. Okay. So that's one obstacle. Let's see if these are all separate obstacles or all together. Okay. The Nine of Wands sideways heading into the reverse. Again, resistance. Oh, it's, okay, yeah. So the Nine of Wands is you've been working at something for a while. It's been a while. And you are so close to being done. You're probably not totally aware of how close you are to being done. But you're close. You just don't know it. But you're tired and you want to give up because it's like you're doubting it and you're tired. But you're not exhausted. It's not there. Do you know what I mean? But you're like, oh, man. But you don't. You stick in there. Right? But this is sideways going into the reverse. So that means you're resisting. You're resisting and you're giving up. You're thinking about giving up. Don't give up, little muffin. Don't give up, little muffin. Now, if this is a relationship that's not working out for you, it could be any kind of relationship, does not have to be love, but the Lovers is here. And the Sun, so, but it can be multiple things. We know that. So this is a general reading. Whoever's drawn to this, that could be one person, that could be thousands of people. You know what I mean? It's hard to read for everybody. I'm wondering if we need to clarify that, but I don't think we do because it's probably the same thing. Yeah. And I hear like you guys want me to clarify, but I don't think I'm going to. Oh my God, fine. I'm going to do it with this. Whoever just yelled at me, fine, I'm doing it with the Starchild Tarot. Now this one I haven't used in a really long time, longer than the Crow. And I barely used it because it was new then. This is for some of y'all, one of y'all. They're all pre-shuffled, but, you know, let's mix your energy up in here. This one's fat. It's hard to hold it. I don't know. I might have to put it halfway down. Yeah, because they're still kind of new, so they're sticking together in clumps, and I don't do it this way. Okay, tell us about the Nine of Wands. Sideways, sideways. The Three of Swords in reverse. And the Ten of Coins, Pentacles, Crystals in reverse. Okay, so in this one, I see like your crown chakra, it's like it's draining. It doesn't look blocked. It's not blocked, but you're losing it. You're leaking. You're leaking. So you need to shield it. You need to ground in your root chakra. Oh, didn't I say sacral chakra, right? I said that. Orange is the color. So if you find orange crystals like carnelian or orange colored whatever, you know, feathers, whatever you're drawn to, put it on your sacral chakra spot. Or just look at it and put that energy into there. Just focus it on there. Okay, so the Three of Swords upright is devastating heartbreak. We all know that, right? Upside down. What is it upside down? Does it mean resistance? I feel like that one is, logically, I think it means something, but then it doesn't. You're moving out of your pain. Why would that be an obstacle? Hold on, I'm going to read just what the Ten of Coins is upside down. I'm confused. Okay. Right, okay, so reverse Ten of Crystals is instability from something that was foundational. And it was heartbreaking. So it's that tower, right? But you're coming out of that. You're coming out of it, but you're not fully aligned. So there's still part of you that's fighting it. And it's leaking, you're leaking. Okay, boo-boos? If y'all got there faster than me, write it in the comments because it will really help me. It's hard up here. It's hard. I love it though. Okay, the Sun in reverse. I just noticed the horse. That horse makes me feel uneasy. I don't like the energy between the crow and the horse. Even though it's the Sun card, like I don't like it upright. The colors are pretty. But I think their energy looks like strained a little. It looks a little like the horse doesn't look like he trusts the crow. You know what I mean? He's a little apprehensive. And the crow's kind of like, yo. The crow seems kind of chill. The horse just seems unsure about everything. So, maybe that's what this is with the Sun. Is that what your ultimate wildest dream for everything in your life, for all areas. Something happened to it. Right? We know that. So this is more resistance. because of the happiness, because there was so much that's taking you a while. You really are resisting in multiple areas of your brain, of yourself. Like you might be, you need a reset. You need a like an immediate reset, like yoga or basketball or a Epsom salt bath. And then you need whatever from there, maybe a good night's sleep. I'll clarify the sun, but I'm not sure we need to, but I feel like maybe. The Ace of Pentacles. The Page of Swords in the upright. And the Three of Wands. Oh, yeah. And the underlying. Okay. I'm going to see what's under those Three of Wands. The Fool. Temperance. The Hermit. Okay, so that's all good. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. Wait. And the Star. Jeez. Well, you had something really great. And that fell apart, and you've been healing from that, and now something else happened. Or it's a continuation of that. Jeez. I hope you have someone around who can give you a hug, or make you a really good meal, or like rub your feet, or just listen. I hope you have someone. Okay. The Page of Swords is, I see it as a message of truth, but it's commonly and widely read as the stalker card, like a, you know, like keeping tabs. So maybe that's what that is. Your reverse sun. Is either that you had something amazing and it fell apart. Something happened to burst it. And you weren't expecting it. And you're having a really hard time accepting it. And part of this, in addition to the other things, your mental things here, this one could mean that you are keeping this person or situation in your life still, like you're checking their social media or whatever, keeping tabs on whatever level, even if it's this low level, it's still, look at the effect, it's still blocking you. It could also mean that your person or people, whoever the antagonist is, they're keeping tabs on you, which is pulling you down energetically. It could mean that too. But you would know that. You would know that. If you're this aware of energy already, you would know that. Because it would be already a thing that came in your belly, not just in your head. Not in your head and like overtakes you from the outside, like when you start sweating when you're scared or whatever. It's not like that. That's usually a fear. It's when it comes from here. Solar plexus. Comes from there. It goes up and it also goes down at the same time. So you're grounded and up. You feel me? I know you know what I'm saying. Okay. The next is the Lovers. And I'll clarify that, but I'm not sure. I'll clarify it because, well, the Starchild ones want to be used again for that. Hold up. Okay. Do the same half. Yes. Yep. Okay. Okay. So, in the split, there's the bottom of one and the bottom of the other. Is in reverse the Seven of Crystals, the Seven of Pentacles. Looks like the Hangman, right? Your stability. This is Seven of Pentacles is when you like reassess. You do a check-in. Something you've been working on actively and you're at a point where it's time to check in. Check all the whatever. Check all the bases. I don't think that's the right term, but something got away from you. It slipped out of your hands, huh? Maybe that's the betrayal, right? Somebody you really trusted. Slowly over time. Was keeping something from you or taking something. And then I don't even know what this fucking card is to look at it. It's Awakening, which is not in the regular tarot. So I gotta see what that actually what that is. Because it might be their own. Sometimes decks do that. Yeah, it's their own. It's the one that comes after the Sun, but it's in reverse. Awakening indicates a reluctance to face an inner truth. You may be procrastinating or are manifesting setbacks of self-doubt and insecurity. If you habitually focus on the negative things that have happened in your past, you will relive the experiences emotionally and mentally in the present. Yes, you will. Leaving no room for positive outcomes. Try to imagine yourself living and experiencing your life goals through visualization or meditation. In practicing this each day, you will shift the field of your reality into one of truth. The power of your mind is infinite, as are your paths and limitless potentials. Sometimes when the pain is so hard, it's so heavy because it's so hard. because what hurts you cuts you to the core. You're not trying to keep yourself set back, but you can't get out of it, right? Don't beat yourself up. That's so hard. I was in that for a really long time. Close to 2 years. I was just thinking about this the other day. Like, what could I do to heal that? Like, could I have done anything that I didn't do earlier on? And I didn't have an answer, and I still don't. You definitely have to let yourself feel it. You have to let yourself feel it. Okay, here's the thing I learned. You have to let yourself feel it. If you can have someone with you when it's the really awful parts, then that would help. If you can't, it's going to suck, but you'll get through it. Oh, I lost it. I lost it. Let me see if I can jog my brain. I'm going to move on because I can't remember. Okay, so those were on the bottom. And what came out in reverse for the lovers is the Hierophant. So, the Hierophant in the upright is a set of beliefs or an institution or hierarchy or some kind of contract or a soul contract. It's those things all having influence on you, right? In reverse, I think it might mean you let it go. Finally, finally, finally. It's also right before the lovers. The card right before the lovers. Oh. Oh, it is. It's about being stuck and questioning what is right. So, okay. Well, I guess that one's really obvious then, right? There's a breach of the contract of whatever it was. It was love related. And you're still holding on to it. And the Magician in the upright is an obstacle. Not in the reverse. And the reverse would be self-sabotage, I feel like. So right. Reverse is using it for using your powers of manifestation in from a place of greed for self benefit. So the upright is using them for good. So why would that be an obstacle? Why would we? Okay. Well, see, I feel like then it would be in the reverse. If you were self-sabotaging, it would be in the reverse. I'm going to pull a clarifier. We're going to use the Muse Tarot. The Muse Tarot? The White Sage Tarot. The Whites. Really? I can't tell. Oh my God. Oh my God. Sometimes this happens. Hold on. I'm going to drink some water. Crow Tarot. No, it's yelling no in my head. Okay, what am I supposed to do, Spirit? Ah, the wisdom of the oracle said, okay. That was crazy. You notice my homegirl. I love Colette, Baron-Reid. Well, I love her decks. I don't know her. Oracle cards. Why is the upright magician an obstacle? I just noticed that the Three of Swords in reverse, Chica is like looking down at the magician, and the magician is looking up. The magician has all this energy coming out from him, and hers is leaking. So, energetic cord. This is about energetic cord. Don't cut it. Don't cut the cord. That's what it is. I bet. Hold on. Chop wood. I know this card. That's why I'm laughing. Being grounded in everyday experience, humility. Did I show it to you? Sorry, babies. 4 + 2 is 6, and 6 is the number of love. Yeah, well, I mean, we just said that, right? The whole thing has been about that. There are times when the big dream is meant to lie dormant in your consciousness so that you can pay attention to the simple chores in your life. Consider why pruning a tree is the forerunner of delighting in the beautiful blooms when it is in full blossom. The mundane act of pulling off dead leaves, watering the soil, and then leaving it be to let nature take its course is an important step in manifestation. Taking your attention away from your goal brings you into a state of receptivity. This is the deeper purpose for releasing attachment. When you engage in everyday tasks in a meditative, contemplative way, you clear your energy to receive your aha moments, which brings you ever closer to what you seek. Okay, so I'm going to read the relationship message, but I guess I'll read the prosperity one too, because there still could be a financial thing for some of y'all. It could be both for some of y'all. The relationship message is nothing is as important right now as just doing what you need to do day to day. Let your heart remember that not everything has to be hard-won, passionate, or even obviously meaningful. Relationships and friendships go through lulls when the everyday tasks are at the center of awareness. That is, okay. Okay, wait. That is perfect now. Hold hands, wash dishes, make a fire, read a book, share a meal, say nothing, stare into space, blah, 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 and leave space to breathe. The work of your relationship right now is very simple, just to be present. Funny how it takes work to just be. All is well, really. So you are focusing on manifesting, and you need to not do that. You need to let go. You need to surrender to the flow of the universe. But you do. That's what it's saying. You don't need to manifest anything. What's meant for you is going to come to you. And it's attachment, right? In some way. So here's the prosperity message. Now is the time to take small steps rather than larger leaps on the journey to creating your most prosperous life. Move your focus off your big dream and attend to the mundane chores. Focus on the little things that may have piled up while you've been mapping out the greater plan for the life you aspire to see manifest into reality. It's basically the same. Chop wood, carry water, as the Zen proverb advises. Or wash dishes, walk the dog. While you're doing all that, Spirit will have a chance to move mountains and set wondrous miracles in motion for you. Remain humble and aware of the present. It's true. If you constantly, your energy is tied up in thoughts, constant thoughts, there's no space for anything to come in. There's no literal space. Energy or pathways, right? You know, radio waves. You can't see them, but they're there. Okay. So this whole reading is about you letting go in literally every aspect and not fighting yourself and healing your heart. I'm going to pull a spirit animal oracle. Also, you know, our home girl. For overall advice for you. And maybe a self-care card. Look, you can get through all this. That's the other thing. You can get through this, and you will. You will. You have the strength, and you're capable. You need a reset. You need support. You need support too. And if that's like tower readings right now, that's okay. Just make sure it's not all you're doing. Make sure you do some equally stuff for yourself every day, even if it's 5 minutes. Something you do for the good of you, like your human happiness that also leads to that's connected to your soul happiness. You feel me? All right. Spirit Animal Oracle advice. Final advice. Do I have to do these in half? I'm going to, because these guys are new still. Wait, am I doing them upside down? Sure was. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Pig spirit, use your mind wisely. It's so cute. So cute. Oink, oinky. And we'll see what's on the other bottom. Canary spirit, sing your own song. Ah, of course. You've forgotten yourself. Duh. Parts of you have forgotten yourself. When you have attachment to something outside of you, You have let go a part of you. And you got to pull it back. Again, maybe that, I'm still feeling the cord thing. Don't cut the cord. Call your energy back. I feel strongly that you shouldn't cut this cord. If it's an abusive situation, then you should cut the cord. Okay. Ooh. That's not for you. Okay, you got Peacock Spirit, Let It Shine, Heart Chakra. Cow Spirit, the miracles are endless. Look at this cow. I want to have tea with this cow. I want this cow to be my mom. I love my mom, but don't you want this cow to be your... Yes, I want this cow to be my mom. Groundhog Spirit, time to let go. Oh, I know it sucks, yo. The universe is screaming at you. That's what I should have named this tarot channel. The universe is screaming at you. Okay. Peacock Spirit. What card wanted to come out? The Justice card. That's fun. Okay. Rebirth, second chances, new opportunities. Second chances are available to you now. Whatever opportunities you thought were dead are now revived in a more authentic, stronger form. Whatever you may have perceived as a failure or loss is now being replaced by something better and more powerful growing in its place. The rebirth is assured. Step into your new life. Destiny is being fulfilled in wondrous ways. Okay, I'm going to read the relationship message. The world is based on connections and relationships. No matter what loss has occurred in the past or even now, death and endings are only illusions. There is life after death, love after loss, and in this moment you are radiating the regenerative life force energy that makes you irresistible to love in all forms. Now is the time when you will see evidence of this new emergence. Can you feel it? Love is rising up to greet you. I'm going to read the prosperity message too. What happens when it appears you failed at something? Do you see the beauty in the lesson? The understanding that arises from difficulties is like a seed that lies dormant for a time. Then once it germinates in your subconscious, it pushes through into your awareness. It is becoming apparent that there is a new you, a new start. A more powerful version and form of what you began to plant in the garden of your imagination has surfaced. You are ripe for success. New opportunities, much better than those that came before, appear like gifts from the gods. Now is one of those times when out of seeming loss and failure comes remarkable abundance. Do not dwell in the past because you really are experiencing a rebirth. Right. It's pretty obvious, right? You've gone through something really monumental and it's actually shifted your energy. You're vibrating higher than you were before. Even if you're still struggling, you're higher than you were before. So when you're up here and what was in your past is down here, you're not meeting up. That is a truth. Don't fucking torture yourself trying to make something fit and happen that's not supposed to happen right now or maybe ever again. I want you to think about that, right? If it was meant to happen, then it would, even if it's some way down the line. But you don't stop your life. If it's not meant to happen, then it's not meant to happen. That means there's something else bigger and better and more suited for you. That's so true. So just keep telling yourself that in those moments, you know, along with whatever else you do. Okay. Cow spirit again. Mama cow. Communication, a sign, a Cullinane, the ancient name for a spontaneous oracle delivered innocently by the speaker, pointing the way to your highest good. What? Oh, I'm reading the wrong book. Wow. How did I do that? How did I read the Peacock Spirit for 46? What did I read for 46? Hold on. Oh my God, guys. I'm so sorry. That's crazy. It's regeneration. Well, I guess that was relevant. Let's see what it actually is. I'm so sorry. We're about to find out why that happened, or I'm just fucking spacey. Or if that actually was like something. Okay. The actual Peacock Spirit is let it shine. When is the last time you shook a tail feather and shined your light for all to see? Within each of us is a peacock spirit yearning for expression. And you are called now to show the world the gorgeous creature you are, for you are a manifestation of spirit. Oh, I'm sorry, I read the wrong thing. Come out from the shadows, Peacock Spirit says, and show your true colors so that others may be inspired to express their own exquisiteness. Dance as if you remember that you are made of stardust and grace, filled with life force energy and sparkling light. You are a channel for divine love, and your dance is one of a kind. Catch the light and help it to shimmer and dance in celebration of your good fortune of being right here, right now. Spirit wants you to be joyful so that others may get up and dance along with you. So you have a lot of influence on people. Your energy influences other people around you or who come in contact with you. You are probably a healer and probably an empath. So your direct existence, like how you are present, has a stronger effect on the people you come in contact with because you're emanating so much light and energy. I don't know that it's real. I don't think it really goes with the other thing I read, but I mean, it could in a really weird way, like, but whatever. Yes. So things you've been neglecting about yourself or things you love to do for yourself, it's time. This is your nudge from the universe saying, do it. It's time. You need to do it. You need to do it as a catalyst to your healing. Okay. Now we'll do 15. Wait. Yeah, no, it's okay. The miracles are endless. You are at a beautiful point in your life today, for your needs are being met effortlessly and in so many ways. Again, I feel like this is the chopping wood, like focus on the here, be grateful for what you have still in the present. Stay in the present, right? Fully embrace this truth by focusing on all you have right now, including the positive relationships that sustain you, the work you are proud to do to contribute to the world, and the activities that inspire you and nourish your soul. Oh, look at that. So you've forgotten yourself, right? And Spirit wants you to know that right now is the time to remember. You need to remember yourself. Cow Spirit nudges you to pay attention because this is the perfect time to focus on the choices, actions, and behaviors that you know feed your soul and bring your heart contentment. Now is also the time when you will see many of your projects and commitments that were set in motion in the past begin to yield valuable gifts that will bring you joy and love and sustain you for a long time to come. That could be pain. You're healing from the pain. And the gift that is coming is you're healing from the pain, and you've elevated in frequency. You're not going to make that mistake again because you have shifted. That hurt was so bad that you were really vigilant about not letting that happen again. Stay positive and share your well-being with others. The more you share, the more you will manifest. So be generous. Cow Spirit promises you will never run out of miracles. You don't have to worry about being drained. If you're being depleted, then you're overgiving and overextending. If you don't give from your well, you give from your overflow. You give from what you have abundance of. You can't deplete what you have. So just keep that in mind. Feel me? Okay, 31, the groundhog spirit. Time to let go. Can I? Endings lead to beginnings, and death is part of life. So groundhog spirit is here to let you know that it's time to accept the natural ending of something that is no longer serving you. We love to hold on to what is familiar, but the new needs space to arrive so growth can occur. Okay, this is just another reminder, because you are really holding on. And it's hurting you, and it could hurt you worse, okay? We love to hold on to what is familiar, but the new needs space to arrive so growth can occur. That might piss you off to hear that, and that might not mean what you think it means. You've been disappointed by someone, something happened, someone did it. You don't like that feeling. That's not a familiar feeling you like that pain. But what I think is the familiar thing is why you do it. Why you let that that have space. If it's a person who's emotionally emotionally unavailable. Whatever the cause is, for the reason that the pain happened, whatever the cause is all the way here inside of you, that's the familiar thing, because you've been doing it for so long. It's become natural. You're not even aware of it. You might have needed it as a protective measure from when you were a kid, but you don't need it anymore because you're an adult. You feel me? So don't confuse the heavy from the pain and the sad with this, which is repetitive behavior of why you even have the pain and the sad. God, I hope my boobs are I just realized I hope they were fine during all of this. Okay. When groundhog spirit appears, it is a sign there's something in your present situation that you need to let go of so that something new can be born, something that will far better serve you now. When the groundhog sees a shadow, he retreats to his den. So too might you yearn for a little more time to say goodbye and transition into the new. However, change is coming and it is good, so let go of your resistance. Spring brings many blessings, and what must die will always be reborn in a new form that will be right for you. Life requires change and detachment. Say farewell to whatever once served you, and get ready for something amazing to take its place. Spirit is already sending it your way. So this just pops in my head. Something I say when I think about people that I still have connection with, and there's still unresolved sadness. Something that has helped me is to think in my head and say, may you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May you live with ease. And then let it go. Sometimes you have to say that a lot of times. I say it to myself too. And it helps. it helps. Because it's a way to honor the love that you felt. Because that's really what your attachment is still about, right? You were invested in that love. Okay, I lost it. But I think I probably said what needed to be said. Okay, if you watched this long, dope, thank you. Consider liking the video, especially if you watch this long, and subscribing too, because all that stuff is going to help me, and it doesn't cost you anything, but it helps me, and it will help me be able to still do this, you know, and do more. Okay, thank you for spending your time with me. I'm glad I got to spend it with you guys. And I will see you next time. Sweet travels.